there's just certain kids that just they learn a different way, and that might be not the way you're good at teaching. What you've allowed us to do with this app has, I mean, it's taken us to just a whole completely different level. I told you we had 80% of our offense in before the first game last year. And when I say 80% of the offense, not like we had run it a couple times in practice, 80% of the offense where I was comfortable calling it. I had guys come to me, and guys that I didn't technically really have a lot of faith in the past in regards to play recognition and things like that. I'd have guys coming up to me in practice saying, "Hey, coach, I know the purpose of this play is to attack this, but if they give me this look, what do we want to do? Do we want to adjust the route a little bit?" The conversations that we usually had week 7, 8, 9 going into the playoffs, we were having early on in the season, and it allowed us to do a lot of really cool things. We would install on Team Nation what we were going to put in the next day at practice, and so we'd tell the kids at the end of practice, "Hey guys, get on the app. We are going to be putting in some plays tomorrow. It's all there. We're not going to put anything extra in." It got to the point where we actually had to give them more than we typically would when it came to installs, because they'd come to practice, and typically you'd have to run through a play 4 or 5 times before everybody got it. One time they had it in your app, the games and everything like that you can play. It worked for us, and I hope it continues to work, and I'm sure it will. So I went in, and like I talked about, you have the ability to upload the playbook now into Team Nation from Huddle. We had all that stuff in Huddle, and what I did was I went in and I made all of our plays in Team Nation. We would add them to the quizzes as we went. And with Huddle, you can track how much film people are watching, but you didn't have the ability to see, well, are they looking at the playbook and stuff like that? With Team Nation, you do. You have the ability to really grade whether they're doing things the right way or not. That we're developing this competition within the team, and it's not a physical competition; it's a mental competition. And that's what I love about it is you're developing mental intelligence and well-roundedness through these games and things like that.
What you do for these kids is a gift, because you're able to reach these kids in ways that maybe their teachers can't, maybe their parents can't right now. And as I went to the Glaciers all across the country, that's what I saw. I saw that mentoring, and I saw that service and that sacrifice from just dudes, guys all over the country that show up, and they're dependable for the kids, and they're trying to teach them and help them learn, and these kids get confidence from it, and they get a good example, and they're teaching them to be polite to women, and they're helping them to get good grades. I just wish the coaches knew how awesome they are and how much we appreciate them. You guys are great.
You talk about a lot of people that go back to their alma mater, and
yeah,
I have to believe that the reason they go back to their alma mater is because of the men that looked out for them when they, high school is it's not an easy time, and not everybody has great home lives and things like that. If my high school football coach had asked me to do something and my dad had asked me to do the same thing, I would have done it for the high school football coach a lot faster than I would have done it for my dad. We have an ability to influence these young men in a way that not even their parents can. These guys that go back to their alma maters, I have to believe it's because they want to impact people in a positive way, like we were impacted.
But what I want to say to the coaches of America is thank you.